What's up, cousins? Welcome back to another episode of SoulPrimos. My name is Melvin Diaz.
And I'm Joe Romero.
Someone said that the reason why you say your name like that is because you're holding back tears. because I verbally abused you right before we recorded.
No, you don't abuse me. No, you don't verbal me. Physically abuse me.
Oh, wait, you saying I physically abuse you?
Many different. You abuse me in many different ways. Spiritually, emotionally, verbally.
Really?
Yes. Look at this burn right here. This mark. That's you, blood.
How did I burn you?
You burned me.
How?
When I didn't want to fucking
when you were late today, I flicked my cigarette on you.
Yeah, you put it out, baby.
Like, what time is it? It's 7:05. You're supposed to be here at what? 7.
Gosh, man. And then what else? You hit me. You push me around sometimes.
No.
You shit in my toilet, bro.
No.
That's the worst kind of abuse.
You say I hit you. You're the only person that's hit the other person here is you to me. You kicked me once.
It was self-defense. Yeah, because you came at me, and I was like, "Don't come at me. You're gonna get these shins, baby.
No.
You're gonna get these shins."
I simply did a little joke. And it hurt your feelings. And you couldn't come back with anything better, so you kicked me in the leg.
No, the joke, a punch to the face is not a joke. The punch was the joke. I was like, douche. And then I kicked you in the shin. And I don't even know how to kick.
The punchline, it wasn't a punch, but everything was on the line. Okay?
And then the cop, I think we told this story before, but the lady was like, are you guys fighting for real?
This white lady came out and was like, excuse me, are you guys fighting? And we're like, no.
And what I say? I was like, get your gun, right?
No, you're like, run.
You're lucky, man. We almost got down that day.
Look, man, it was a great night. It was like one of the first times that we drank together. We went bar hopping, and then we went to a bar and they kicked us out.
Yes,
but not on some crazy shit. It was their closing time.
Yes, and they were having weren't they having like a drag show or something? But they still let us. Oh no, they were having it and they let us in afterwards, like 20 minutes before they closed.
Yes. And
the guy was cool, man. He hooked us up. He was like, "Look, listen, you're not supposed to let you in, but fucking get in here."
Yeah. Get in here, boys. We're just like, okay.
And with you, when you have your cheat code because you're tall, we went out recently. Did we talk about that already?
What?
That us going to the bar. When was that?
No, that was this past weekend. We went to the bar. This past Thursday.
Thursday or Wednesday?
Yeah, this past week.
Okay, anyways, yeah, okay. So we went to the bar last time, and then obviously, listen, I took Melvin to my spots, my go-to spots.
Oh, yes.
If you've been to Monrovia, you know Copper Still Grill is one of the best spots of all time. Once that closes, you want to go to the grimier spot, you go to Gem City Barbecue around the corner. The thing about that is the cheaps are disgustingly cheap, $5, $6. The drinks are fucking disgusting, and they're fucking cheap.
Yeah.
And also, they got a touch tunes, best of all fucking worlds. We met up with Johnny from PLP.
Oh, man. We were drinking at the bar with Johnny from PLP, man. It was awesome, dude. A bunch of your friends came. Our good friend Jacob was there. And it was just a good time, dude. And why'd you bring it up? Because I'm tall?
Oh yeah, because every time you go in there, people look at you, man, and people want to treat me with respect because they think that like I'm part of your friendship or group or something. And me, I'm tall too, man.
You are tall, yeah. You are tall.
I'm tall. I have height on me.
Yeah, and that's why I keep telling people you don't have to be tall to command respect. All you have to do is be confident and act like you belong there,
dude. Yeah,
and there's a phrase that women use and members of the LGBTQ community use. When they feel like they don't belong, they feel like they're in the way, they feel insecure. There's a phrase, take up space. And I think men should appropriate that phrase. Everyone should use that phrase, take up space.
Yeah.
Because growing up when I was big, because I was always big, right? I had a growth spurt. So like, it's just like, I was just always bigger than everyone. I would feel insecure. Not in the same way that most do, but I'd be like, oh, I'm in the way. Like, I feel like I'm just like this big hulking guy. Like, people need to like scoot around me and stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh, I'm in the way. I would go to like shows and concerts and I would try to be as small as possible because I'm already so big. And then one day I just realized, no, people should like go out of their way to go around me. You know what I mean? Like, not in a mean way. Not in a mean way. Obviously, if someone needs to pass, like, oh yeah, of course. I'm a polite guy.
Yeah.
Contrary to the popular belief, contrary to the videos that we put out of me berating Joel.
Yeah, contrary to factual evidence.
Yes.
Contrary to it.
Yes, because I did have someone close to me tell me, why are you like that to Joel? And I'm like, I'm not.
Yeah, people in my family ask me.
Yeah.
Why is he?
If someone close to you you were sharing the video. I remember distinctly a couple months ago, you were showing them the video, this fun video of me kind of berating you, being mean to you, but for comedic purposes.
Yes.
And this person said, I don't want to watch that.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Because I don't like when Melvin's mean to you.
Yes.
And then that's when I was like, oh my gosh, like it's for comedy. It's for,
why are you mean, man?
I'm not. Hey, are we being real or what? What the fuck?
I'm always real.
Can you be real? Can you do that?
Are you commanding? I'm commanding space right now.
You're taking up space.
I'm taking up space.
Yeah.
No, I also feel that way too, man. I also feel that way too. When I'm in the room, you were like a caterpillar when you were younger. You went into a cocoon.
The cocoon?
The cocoon.
Yeah. The cocoon?
The cocoon?
Yeah.
And you came out a fucking butterfly, man.
Yes.
And what happens when you see a butterfly when you're walking around? Everybody's like, wow, look at that thing.
Yeah, I think I did have two major, large metamorphosis times in my life.
Yeah.
When I was in 7th grade, I started realizing that I was funny. I started realizing I was funny in 7th grade. Like, people would laugh at everything, and people would be like, oh, Melvin's funny, Melvin's funny. And I'd be like, oh, wow, okay. And, you know, I started kind of like being more comfortable, not in my body, but in my mind, right? But I was still uncomfortable with my body. But then I had another big boom in my 10th grade year where I was like getting taller and I was like in sports and I was more comfortable in my body. And I had that big boom again because I'm like, now I'm funny and I'm tall. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, and then I had another big boom when I graduated high school and I found stand-up comedy where I'm just like I had that like take up space, like stop being so timid. Like I never want to be, sometimes people, I am loud. I know I'm a loud guy. And people are like, you're being too loud right now. You know, this and this and that. Or like we're in restaurants and stuff like that. I always get upset because I do understand that I'm loud, but I get upset because I'm like, well, if I was quiet, you wouldn't want to hang out with me. You know what I'm saying? If I was like, excuse me, Joel, is it okay if we record? Like I wouldn't be the same Melvin. I wouldn't be the same guy. And I think most people that are in my life now wouldn't be in my life because why would they want this big guy that's timid, that's scared of everything, that's afraid to fucking order their Subway sandwich and be like, Joel, can you order my thing, please? You know what I mean? Oh, they gave me the wrong sandwich. Well, tell them that it's wrong. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't want to be my friend. You wouldn't want to be anything to do with me. So I'm loud. I'm loud because I'm a big guy. You know what I'm saying? I eat a lot of food because I'm a big, large gentleman. You know what I mean? If I was like 4'11" and 100 pounds, yeah, I would eat a lot less. That's just math.
That's why we work so well together, man.
Yeah.
Opposites attract.
Because you're petite.
Yes, I'm petite, I'm skinty, but also when we go out, you're the loud, obnoxious, like annoying. And I'm the one that just like, it's cool, calm, collected, right? And then you're like, fucking, let's get a shot. You're on the table. You're fucking, wow, chugging beers. I'm just like,
and then you're like leaning up against the wall with one foot on the wall, like
like
with your hands in your pocket,
with my gun and my fucking my pistol here.
Yeah.
And is that your friend? I'm just like, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's like, oh, my bad. People try to jump you. People try to do shit with you because the people get irritated when there's a loud,
or like people
man.
are like, oh my god, is that your friend? And you know, like sometimes it's like women and stuff, and then that upsets you, and you're like, back off.
Yeah,
he's mine. You say that,
and
I tell you not to,
no,
but it bothers me.
What happened at the bar last time?
Yeah,
because you were doing your thing. The fucking a whole round of fucking shots on me, right? And then you fucking pay for everybody in the fucking building and shit.
Well, I'm generous.
Yeah, so one of the girls were like, whoa, like, hey, can I go talk to him? And I was like, can you what? Can I go talk to him? Like, he's fucking high. He just paid for my shot. I want to say thank you. I'm like, you better fucking back off. Yeah. And then she was like, no, I think he's just so hot. And I got my gun. And I was like, back the fuck off.
And you pointed at yourself, not her.
Yeah. She was like, you gonna shoot yourself? I can't live without him. Back up. You don't know what I would do. No.
Oh my god.
No, I would never do that. I would like to, you know what I remind myself of the guy. You ever seen Brothers?
Brothers?
Yeah.
4 brothers?
No, Brothers.
With
Jake Gyllenhaal and fucking Tobey Maguire.
Oh. You know what I did? You know what I fucking did? And he takes a hammer and he starts breaking shit?
Yeah, and then you're just there like fucking.
And Jake Gyllenhaal's like, I fucked your wife.
Yeah, fucked your wife. he gets his gun, and then the cops come. He's like, "You're a hero. I'm a hero." And then he's like this. And Natalie Portman's like, "No!" And then he's like,
yeah.
And then Tommy, I'm fucked up. And then Tommy's like, "Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
That's me, baby."
Yeah. And then I'm taking you all like, I fucked you up.
Fucked you up. And that's why every time we go out, it's such a blast, bro.
It is, man. It truly is. It was awesome. I mean, last week I was I will admit the only asshole part of me, the only asshole shit that I did all night was when I pulled up and we linked up, and then I was just like, "Where's your camera?"
Oh yeah.
And then I wasn't like, it wasn't a joke, because usually I do the joke where I'm like, "Where's your camera?" I'm just kidding. I love you. We're best friends. Come on, let's go do it. But that night I was like, "Where's your camera?" And you were like, "You said we don't have to do it." And I'm like, "Did I?" And then I read the text and I was like, "I did." But I said it facetiously through text, but you took it as real.
You know what pisses me off? It's every time we hang out, it has to be for content, bro. It has to be for fucking a visual element, visual content. Yeah. We can't hang out for the sake of developing a friendship.
Yeah, hanging out as buddies and
then
shit.
we went to your car and you gave me a shot. We're drinking outside in public area, and then you were like, where the mics at?"
Yeah,
like, Mics. Like, Mike's hard? I didn't get Mike's hard. Yeah. And then you thought we were gonna film like this whole like, "Hey, come with me to get fucked up in fucking Monrovia." And I was like, "Oh my god, dude, I just wanted to kick it with you." Yeah. That's the hardest thing to do with Melvin. You might not believe this, but it's hard hanging out with him for the sake of hanging out.
Why?
Because you need a video out of it.
I think I did most of my partying in my early 20s.
No.
Yeah, not most of my partying, most of my like going out and about,
just for having fun.
Yeah, going out and about. Like now, if I go out and have a good time and go to parties, it has to be like a close friend is inviting me to their birthday or to their baby shower or to their housewarming.
You go out a lot
because I have a lot of friends that love me.
Wait, so none of them are special? How many friends do you have? You have like 50, huh?
No, I mean, I guess is it weird to say that I have like tiers?
Yeah. No, it's
what tier you think you on?
I think I'm like tier 2, tier 3.
No, you're not on any tier.
What? What do you mean?
You're not on any of my friends' tiers.
Why?
Because you're not on the friends tiers. You're on the family tier.
Stupid.
Dude, you went stupid, and you looked over. You're like, fuck. Yes.
Dumb.
And it's just the reality of the situation.
You never called me family.
I call you. We're SoulPrimos, dog.
You never called me. Yeah, but you don't mean that shit, man.
Yeah. Yes. SoulPrimos, dude, you're getting emotional. I can see it in your eyes.
No, when you introduced me, you're like, "Oh, this is one of my people in my life." You don't say family.
This is one of the people. Hey, this is one of the guys I know.
This is one of the guys that I bought. This guy, I own this guy.
This is my coworker.
Yeah, that's what you say.
You did get drunk, and then when you got home, you texted me. You're like, "We're just coworkers, huh?" And I was like, "What the fuck?"
That's why I left, or that's why I just took off. I realized we're just coworkers.
What made you realize that? When I was just like, you were like, "Hey, do you want to drink?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. You just look with your watch, like, "Oh, I'm off the clock" or some shit. And I got fucking pissed.
No, because you were like, you were asking me something crazy, like, "Yo, what am I? Do I have any plans for the weekend or something like that?" And then I remember I was just like, "Hey, bro, so you did end up bringing the microphones to the camera?"
Yeah.
And you're like, "What? No." Yeah. You're like, "No, remember I told you I did it?" And I was just like, "Oh, okay. So why are we doing this if there's no microphone and camera?"
Dude,
and then you went to the bathroom for like 30 minutes,
Yeah.
and I kept drinking with Johnny and my other friends that I made at the bar.
Well, that drive home, man, it was hard not to go on the wrong side of the freeway.
Oh, why? Because you were
no, because I want to kill myself. That's why it was hard.
Yeah.
It would look so enticing, man.
Yeah, look. No, that's obviously those are jokes.
Yeah, reflected, facetious.
I don't know why I'm good at acting mean.
But
in the real world, I'm not.
Yeah. In real life, you're like, dude, you're like sick, man. Yeah, you're like cool. You're nice. You're gentle.
Yeah. Very caring, considerate.
How am I in the real world? Off the Matrix.
You say a lot of like, how do I say this in like the most respectful way possible?
Facts.
And then the best way where we don't get canceled.
Facts.
Autistically.
Artistically, yeah.
You're kind of like you're just there and like you like spew out like random lines from movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because you like being the center of attention, and I like being
I'm quiet.
The side of attention.
No, I'm quiet.
No, you're quiet. No, in here, your mind's quiet, and then your mouth is just like, oh. You're just saying random fucking shit, dude. And
that's fucking you, because you're always like, you say random shit. Like, we could be like chilling, like, you know, I'm like on my phone, like chilling, and you're on your phone, or you're like setting up the cameras, and all of a sudden you're just like, it seems like he has some sort of contusion. And then I have to wave like, oh, the Dark Knight, the scene where, and then you go, yes, yeah. And then we don't talk.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how we communicate. Like, it can be quiet, and then you're just like, I just want my phone call. Yeah. And I'm like, Dark Knight, Joker.
Dude, I do that a lot. It's hard when I'm fucking hanging out with friends and I want to recite Batman movies. Cause
you're like Bumblebee.
Yeah.
You know Bumblebee?
Transformers.
From the Transformers?
Yeah, it is.
He can't speak, so he uses songs from the radio to describe what he's feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when he wants someone to come back, he plays "Baby Come Back," doo-doo-doo. You know what I mean? You can blame me. That's how when you want to convey your emotions and your thoughts, you just quote a line from a movie.
Yeah, I sometimes I quote the line where in Batman Begins where Qui-Gon, no, Liam Neeson is training fucking Bruce, and he's like, your parents' death was not your fault, it was your father's. I like saying that line.
Yeah, so it's like, are you hungry? Like, are you? I could be like, yo, Joe, I'm ordering some pizza. Do you want some? And then like instead of saying like, oh yeah, for sure, I'm down. You go like, look at him go. Because you're excited. You're like, yes, order pizza.
Theatricality on do something powerful. Just for the other shit. Have we started the fire? The fire rises. They expect one of us in the wreckage, brother.
So he in real life, Joe kind of uses movie lines to kind of like.
What's another popular movie line
to communicate?
Those are very specific. What's a fucking really popular movie line that I've said maybe or that we have said?
It's just like I could be like, after we say some crazy shit in the podcast and we finish recording, I'm just like, Joel, like, damn, should we have like talked about that in public? Like that's a pretty private thing.
Yeah.
Should we put this episode out? I don't know if we should. And you go, we were so worried about whether if we could, we didn't ask ourselves if we should. Jurassic Park. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Clever girl. I used to say that a lot of times when I was dating, bro.
Bro, sometimes I make you a drink and you take a sip and you're like, clever girl.
Or I'm like, please. Samuel L. Jackson. Please say the magic word.
Yeah. That's fucking hilarious.
Clever. That movie had a lot of good lines, right? Or no? It didn't have a lot of good lines.
It did.
Not iconic lines.
Yeah, like a good or sometimes you like sing like famous movie soundtracks like yeah.
Or fucking
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, dude. Movies are our gift in many different ways. They help you in conversation, they help you in life. I'm trying to quote Oppenheimer a lot more, but it's hard. It's hard.
All you have to do is just look like this.
Yeah. Just like this. Or some of the shit they say, I don't know how to say it in the conversation. You know, metamorphism is inclusive of atoms within its radius. And you're just like, what the fuck did he say?
Or you just be like, we got to build the bomb. Hey, we got to win this war, dog.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Rush Hour has good lines.
Oh, what?
Yeah. She's a bomb, right?
Yeah.
And, you said she had a bomb. No, I said she was the bomb. That was good.
Who, me? No, me, you.
Yeah. Lee, we about to die.
That's
Chris Tucker.
It's really good.
Chris Tucker.
That's Jackie Chan.
No, that's...
Yes.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Bro, speaking of Jackie Chan, they're going to start rewarding stuntmen at the Oscars.
Oh, it's about time.
Come 2027.
Listen, if you give Jackie Chan's old filmography a chance when he was very young in his prime, there's a lot. I mean, I guess I don't count because he's in foreign films.
Yes.
But
Have you watched Ryan Gosling in The Fall Guy, where he plays a stuntman?
No.
For some fucking reason, that character reminded me a lot of you.
Oh, thanks, man.
You don't even know what the fuck.
It's Ryan Gosling, man.
Yeah, I mean, he was really, dude. I don't know what about that character, but I was just like, bro, this reminds me a lot of like Joel.
Well, he's cool in that movie.
He's like he's like a go with the flow type guy.
That's
and
me,
that's how
bro.
I feel like you are. You're like just like a go with the flow. Like, I mean, look at the shirt that you're wearing, bro. Like,
This is good.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's a good shirt.
Yeah.
But like, dude, like it's kind of like you just go with the flow. You know what I'm saying?
Were you trying to hurt me?
No. Melvin, are you trying to hurt me?
Are you trying to hurt my feelings and lower my confidence?
Because it's working.
Ryan, I thought you said it was like Ryan Gosling, man.
That's what I'm saying. But the character, I don't know, bro. SoulPrimos, if you guys watch the movie, it's with Emily Blunt as well. I love me some Emily Blunt.
Would you hug her if you
Yes.
could? Because she's very
She's married to John Krasinski, Jim from The Office.
Jim from the Office. Very, very, very handsome guy. You know which couples? You know some couples piss me off. Yeah. Some celebrity couples. You want to know what? Like this whole Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. Listen, I'm not gonna want. I'm there. People are talking about how he's ugly. I don't give a fuck about that. He's good looking. He's cool. He's cool as fuck, right? But sometimes when I hear them talk, I'm like, oh yeah, when she does this, I have to make sure that I do this. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I saw that fucking clip where it's just like it had like 300 million views.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, wow, Benny Blanco. Guys should take notes. So I'm just like, oh, he must have said something incredibly prolific and wise.
Yeah.
And then I heard it, and he's just like, well, she's upset because she doesn't get spicy. And I'm like, okay, a white guy calling his Latina partner spicy. All right, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a little side eye on that. But he's like, when she gets upset, I have to be like, okay, let me not get upset. And let me just see where it's coming from.
Yeah.
And then just try to find, the reason.
Yeah.
And then the clip ended. And I'm like, bro, the bar's in hell right now.
Yeah.
The bar's on the fucking floor.
Like,
women are praising that shit. What the fuck? Like, that's human basic, interaction with humans.
Yeah, and sometimes he would be saying like fucking like just regular shit too. Like, if she comes home tired, I sometimes I do the dishes and I clean up the show and I clean up and I vacuum and she does this. It's like we switch and we take turns. I'm like, okay, that's also nothing super huge and fucking groundbreaking. But also sometimes these couples try to sound like they're like the most perfect couple on these fucking podcasts. Like, shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. Like, oh, it's crazy. Like when she's sad, I love to do this for her, and she does this for me, and then it's beautiful. Because there's no roles, we just like to provide for each other. We love. Like, I wonder what love triumphs all.
I wonder what the psychology behind that is. Where new couples feel like they cracked the
code,
the million-year. They decipher the million-year puzzle.
Yeah.
That no other couple in the history of humanity has figured out.
It's like, oh yeah, my girl came tired, so I wash the dishes, and sometimes you got to, right? I'm like, oh shit! Fuck!
Yeah.
You fucking lazy ass motherfucker.
My girl, I walked in on my girlfriend crying, and I put my arm around her and said, "Hey, I'm here for you." Yeah. Wow.
I saw my girl crying and fucking break it down, so I started vacuuming so she wouldn't have to.
Yeah. Oh my god! Someone fucking give him a fucking prize and a fucking gun.
And first of all, you don't do your dishes. You gotta clean your fucking house. You fucking lazy piece of shit. I had to vacuum and clean the floor, dude. You had to clean your house. What? There's no bragging. Yeah. It's like I clean my car. It's like, yeah, you should probably clean your fucking car every once in a while, homie.
Yeah, like I made my bed. Yeah, no shit, motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, I washed my clothes, and I
did my own laundry.
I wiped my ass last night.
You know what? I took a shower this morning. Stinky motherfucker! Fuck you,
disgusting motherfucker! What the fuck, bro?
I just hate bro. There's this young couple in my life, right?
Yes.
That they're in their early 20s and they just started dating. And I love them very dearly, but the way they talk, they try to give me fucking relationship advice the other day, and it pissed me the fuck off, dog. I was like, it took everything in my being not to fucking just like go off on them and be like, dude, you guys are fucking children.
What were they saying?
So they're like 21, 22, right? And they've been dating for like 8 months already. And they were just telling me like, sometimes you just have to listen to your partner, like really listen and read between the lines because communication's so key.
Oh.
And I hate unwarranted advice.
Yeah.
Unsolicited advice where people give me advice without me asking, let alone from someone like a young fucking couple that just started dating.
Yeah.
Because it's not because they're young. Because like even if two 40-year-olds started dating and they only dated for like 4 months and they started giving me advice, I'm just like, well, you guys are 40.
Yeah.
And you guys just started dating like 4 months ago. Like all due respect, please don't give me any advice on that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you don't mind, I'm going to take advice from the couple that's been married for 50 years.
Yeah, because that's way more realistic because you're living with someone day to day, and then all the beautiful shit in the beginning, like all those feelings, they're still there, but they're very like just more realistic, like level where you can live.
They've been through life's trials and tribulations together, the ups and the downs, and they're still together. Yeah, I'll take advice from them.
Yeah, you spend enough time with someone. You're not afraid to vocalize some things you don't like, some things you do like. In the beginning, you're just like almost like playing a character. Like you're playing like the best like fake version of yourself, right? You're trying to be as perfect as possible. And as time goes by, it's just like all these cracks start fucking cracking. She sees you for who you really are, especially when she lives with you. You spend enough time, and she realizes, maybe he's not the cleanest guy, or maybe this and that, or maybe he doesn't like to listen after, or maybe he gets mad here, this and that.
He's got a temper. Oh, she's got a temper.
Yeah.
Oh, she likes to drink. Oh, she goes out. Oh, he goes out with his friends. Oh, he doesn't text me anymore. He doesn't post me about me anymore.
She doesn't like to open up, or he doesn't like to open up. Or if I ask him or if I ask her about this, she gets fucking mad. And she doesn't like talking about her parents. Doesn't like talking about her friends.
Oh, his political views are much more different than I thought they were. Oh, she's conservative? What the hell? I thought she was liberal. Oh, he's liberal? I thought he was conservative. Yeah. And it's just like, what the fuck? And it's just like, if someone's still together after 30, 40, 50 years, I'll get advice from them. Yeah. I'm not getting no fucking advice from a brand new couple. It pisses me the fuck off, Joe. Yeah. Like, damn, bro. It's just like, because I remember being like in a new relationship and being like, man, I cracked the code. I did it. Like, this is awesome. But I didn't give nobody advice. And then I realized like, no relationship is perfect. No. And when I would hear that growing up, I'd be like, that sounds kind of toxic. Like, shouldn't a relationship be perfect? Like when I was like in high school,
shouldn't it be easy if it's fucking like if it's meant to be?
Exactly. When I was in middle school, high school, I'd be like, shouldn't it be easy? Like, what the fuck? But no, like it's like family. Yeah, you love your family more than anything, but it's like sometimes you guys fucking fight.
Yeah, sometimes they piss you off and shit.
And you guys aren't the same people, so the principles, you guys' principles and mindsets are different, and you guys clash. But it's something that's like you have to keep working on, and it's like when you buy a house. You could buy a brand new mansion and you could be like, wow, I figured it out. I figured life out. But if you don't put any work into that mansion, it's going to start crumbling in 10 years. Come 20 years, it's going to be unrecognizable. There's going to be mold everywhere. Trees, weeds, the paint's going to be chipping. You know what I mean? Like all the light sockets are going to be burnt out because you don't put the work in to maintain that beautiful house. Yes. That's what a relationship is.
It's like what we were talking about a couple weeks ago. It's like a car, man. You get a car, if you ignore all the check engine light, fucking maybe the car, hey, my car's making noise over here. Maybe your girl's like, hey, this thing's been bugging me. And you're like, oh, I'll worry about it later.
Yeah,
right?
It's like, hey, my friend, her boyfriend did that. Like, why don't you do that with us? Yeah. Babe, that's them. Yeah. Talk about us.
Or fucking when you ignore your car for years and it just dies on you, the mechanic's like, listen, I don't know. Yeah, you get another car. Or it's like when your girl just fucking leaves you and you're like, she just left me. You're like, oh, well, you were ignoring her for fucking this many times. She tried to open up and you fucking completely were just very cold with her. Didn't want to fucking do this. Didn't want to try. Or you weren't like touching her. You weren't like fucking showing love and affection. You were just kind of like doing the bare minimum. And then she left because she was like, I'm over this shit. This doesn't want to make me feel loved or anything. It's the same thing.
And you know what I realized?
Talk to me.
The biggest thing that I realized that I think it's like one of the biggest reasons why most relationships don't last and like divorce rates are so high right now is that you have to love. And look, I'm on my Instagram reel shit right now. Oh, yeah. I'm on my salute stuff right now. But you have to realize you have to love someone with their own love language.
Ooh.
You get what I'm saying? Like for example, let's say my love language is words of affirmation, which means like I need to be like, praised. I need to be thanked. I need to be like, people need to tell me like, hey, Melvin, I love you and I appreciate you in order for me to feel loved. And for example, let's say yours is acts of service.
Yeah.
Where words mean nothing to you, but like, in order for you to feel loved, someone has to be like, oh, Joel, you said you need to get gas in your car? Don't worry, I already put gas in your car on the way over here. Don't worry about it. You'll be like, oh, wow, man, so-and-so really does love me. That's like acts of service.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Words don't mean anything to you. Acts of service do. Because there's like 7 love language.
Physical touch.
Yeah, physical touch, all that shit.
Gift
quality
giving.
time, gift giving. Yeah.
Yeah, quality time.
You know what I mean? Like, gift giving is a huge one for me.
Yeah, yes.
Like, that's how I show, all this stuff. So, but if the two partners have 2 different love languages and they don't love each other in those love languages, it'll never work out. So it could be like, for me, I love words. And then for you, it could be like, Joel, you're the fucking best, dude. I appreciate. I'm so grateful to have you in my life.
And the words don't mean shit to me, bro.
Exactly. You're like, okay, yeah, I appreciate it. And then months down the line, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna break up with so and so. And then the girl will be like, what? I showered you with love all the time, but it's not the love that you need.
Yeah, it's like you never put gas in my fucking car.
Exactly. Dog. Exactly. You never cook for me. You never do these acts of services. You never help me with things when I need help. So, but now that girl is going to be like, damn, like they're going to be confused. They're going to be distraught because it's like, but I gave all my love to Joel. Why didn't he reciprocate? It's because it doesn't matter how much love you give a person if it's not the right kind of love.
Damn. Hey, chat, is he spitting?
Hey, chat, add a sad song to the background, dog.
Is he spitting that?
Hey, chat, add a sad song in the background, bro. 1 million views right there, bro.
Oh, dude, damn, dude, you spitting that whiz though, dude.
But yeah, bro, and it's unfortunate because it's a really tragic situation because the other person, it's not because of lack of trying. It's because they're just giving you the wrong type of love.
Yeah,
that's why you have to be in tune. You have to be in tune with your partner.
Divorces out there, man. A lot of people getting divorced. A lot of people marry young as fuck.
I had a friend, dude. I had a friend that was 3-4 years older than me, and in my early 20s, he got married when he was 24, and I was like 20. And it was like a quick marriage, and he got married in the courthouse. Didn't have a wedding because I was upset. I was like, "What? Did you have a wedding and you didn't invite me?" He's like, "No, Melvin, don't worry. We did it at the courthouse." 2 years later, they get a divorce.
Yeah.
He's 26. She takes half of the very little that he had, starts, fucking with these rich guys from LA, sends my friend into a spiral, and he's never been the same. He was such a just promising, just brilliant young man, and he's never been the same. He had to move back home to the East Coast, and even to this day, like I talk to him every now and then. He's kind of like, it literally broke him. It literally broke his life. Divorce is like, it's not something that I've seen so many people go through it. And it's like, I've seen great men go through it and shitty men go through it. Weak men go through it. Strong men go through it. And every time I see it, it's like it's horrific and gnarly.
Hot take right here. Hot take.
People shouldn't be allowed to divorce. I'm just kidding.
How about you just don't get married? How about you just stay with someone for the rest of your life and you don't get married?
Okay, you want to elaborate on that?
That's also an option too. Why do you need to get married? Why can't you just spend your life with somebody? Why can't you have your partner for life?
I mean, a lot of gay people did that.
Yeah, dude.
Before gay marriage,
they're ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Well, also they weren't allowed to.
Yeah, before gay marriage was legal, that's just what they did.
I just feel like, dude, there's so I hear so many people the same thing when they get divorced. It's like fucking disgustingly brutal. It's terrible, right? And I'm like, God damn, man. And it's very, very, very scary. Where I'm like, dude, I know some people too that have just never gotten married. They're still together forever, and they're just kind of like, well, we're happy and fucking we love each other. Like, isn't that the point?
I can't even imagine. Like, breakups are already hard enough.
Yeah, just imagine when it comes to finances. You get this, you get this. I'm like, bro, this is terrible.
Breakups are already so fucking difficult. I can't even imagine breaking up.
Yeah.
And then having to go through the legal system for the breakup.
She's like, oh, I get the house, right?
And then each person has one lawyer that they're paying $100 an hour.
Yeah.
And the lawyer's like, you should ask for the car.
Yeah, fuck
and then
that.
And then you're like, what? I paid for it. And the other lawyer's like, well, legally, it's yours. What? How is it hers if I paid for it? How's it his? Because I paid it. And then and then you have to divvy up every single thing in your home. And then the home, and then the most important humans in your life, like children.
Yeah.
You have to divide them too. And it's just like,
exactly.
I can't even imagine.
I don't want nobody profiting off my fucking pain, bro. I don't want no lawyers being like fucking like, hey, pay me. Hey, let's get hurt. I don't want to hurt her, man. I just want. Yeah. If we're breaking up, then we're broken up, man. And then but you might have that mentality. The girl might be like, nah, man, give me that fucking house, or give me this, give me that. And you're like, what? What? Where's the love that we had as people? And they're like,
it's so crazy because it's like in an ideal
and it can work
world.
the other way too. It's not just the guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of fucked up for the guys a lot of times, but
it is because the legal system tends to favor women in those situations, and it's not on some like misogyny or sexist or fake belief. Statistically, regardless of the situation, the law tends to lean more with the women. But like in an ideal world, like one of my clients was going through that, and they did it so cleanly that they had a big house, 4 children, and a bunch of shit, and they literally sold everything. Yeah. And they just divided the money. Just like a clean start.
That's good.
And I remember being like, man, he was telling me about it. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. And then, but they're both microbiologists. Yeah. So they're both geniuses. So obviously
maybe they're able to control their emotions a lot more.
Exactly.
And listen.
And they're more logical.
Yeah.
And because they're microbiologists. So it's like they were more logical in that sense. And they were just like, hey, this is the best outcome for us. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because if we do this, we know for a fact that we'll both be good. If we go through that emotional, turbulent roller coaster, there's a chance that we could both get fucked, or I get fucked, or you get fucked. There's just a chance that we get fucked. Yeah. While if we do this nice and clean, it's a nice, clean baked start for the rest of our lives. Yeah. Yeah, people should just do cool like that. But, like, again, emotions very in the way of everything.
Yeah, it's very and then you might, I don't know. I've never been through that situation, but maybe the lawyers are recommending, like, hey, you can get this. Yeah. It looks like you can get this. I think you should try to get it. I'm not saying they manipulate people, but they are giving them, like, suggestions.
Yeah, they're showing them the possibilities.
Yes, possibilities. And then, it's just fucking, I know somebody kind of close to me that's getting divorced, but they're divorcing, but they're really cool. They co-parent really well. They're still homies, and they're officially split, and they're good. Well, they're split, but they're still technically married. Yeah, they haven't, like, it's not officially completely divorced and shit. But it seems like it should be good, but I don't know. You just never know when it comes to, like, it's time to kind of like, okay, let's share what is mine, what is yours. But I don't know, man. I've seen so many people get fucking destroyed. And sometimes, like, why not just fucking just stay together forever? And then if people are like, oh, well, does that mean you don't believe it'll last? And it's like, no, it's not that. It's just shit happens, bro. You can't predict anything. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I feel like in that way, people don't get hurt as much. Mm. I mean, still, the breakups is already the most painful thing ever. That should be the biggest thing. Like, dude, okay, now how are we going to split our kids? And maybe then you can go to the court and be like, okay, well, I want to file for half custody or this and this and that to put some boundaries and rules. But when it comes to, like, fucking people trying to ruin each other's lives, it gets fucking dark. It gets
so scary, man.
That's why I'm glad, dude. We'll never get divorced, man.
What the fuck? What the hell? Yeah, SoulPrimos is never fucking breaking up. But, like, what the fuck? What
the hell?
I completely lost track of what the fuck I was gonna fucking say.
Oh, was it worth saying then?
Oh yeah. Any person that I've broken up with in my life, I have no ill will towards them, and they have no ill will towards me. From my knowledge, like, it's always been very cordial. You know what I mean? Like, even, I've had some friend breakups. you know, where you mourn the friendship and stuff like that. But even if they fucking did me dirty and people were like, "Oh, what happened to so and so? Why'd you stop back? You know, you still hanging out with so and so?" I'm always like, "Oh, you know, I haven't seen them in a long time." You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know, even with like the last podcast, like I'll let my real life friends know what happened, but everyone else will be like, "Oh yeah, you know, it's just
the most like, yeah, I've broken up with people and I act like a dick afterwards.
You?
Yeah, I'm not. I won't lie about that. I've acted like a dude, but I was younger, and I've acted like a douche and just talk shit. I've been an idiot. But all those people, I hope they're all happy, and we were younger too. You know what I mean? I was like an asshole, just talking shit, fucking like, "Oh, she broke up with me, fuck that bitch," right? But I was a young man, and it's very embarrassing. But I think I've seen them afterwards, and it just seems all like chill, like, "Hey, what's up, man?" Yeah. But the most annoying thing, I guess, the most like I currently have a friend breakup that's like the most annoying fucking hassle in my life that I've ever experienced and shit. Which you would think it would be from a relationship of a romantic one, but it's actually from a guy, another dude that's being a pretty big hassle.
And look, I met him.
Yeah.
Maybe he was jealous of me. I don't know. I'm the new girl.
You might.
I'm Becky with the good hair.
Yes. All the tall man, and he's a tall individual, so you kind of replaced him.
Yeah, I mean, look, but you know it's one of those things. Have you ever heard the quote where like if they cheated on their partner for you, then they're gonna cheat on you with another person.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You're gonna leave me in like 20 years, and I'm gonna do what this guy's doing to you in 20 years. That's an inside joke. The only Joel's gonna get it, and he doesn't like it. He doesn't like that joke.
Listen,
he doesn't like that joke at all.
I would never leave you, man.
What the fuck?
What
the hell?
Hey, man, drop the masculinity act, man. Drop the masculinity bullshit, man. Real man here, and real men are soft. In all the right places, and hard, in all the right places, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to get about? Drop that fucking, "Oh, he loves me." You're nauseous?
Damn, you put something deep down your throat right now. God, please. Go ahead, what's your point?
What is my point? Tell me my point.
You said, "Hey, I'll never leave you."
Yes. What I mean to say is the person that's going to leave you, the other person, you're probably going to leave me a lot sooner.
Wait, what?
If the numbers aren't there, you'll leave. You'll leave for sure. I know you.
No. Once they start blowing up and shit, I'll be like, you text me?
Yeah, but blowing up for us is going to be like, "Oh, we got 1,200 subscribers." And then we're going to be like 45. And then that's not going to be good enough for you. And you're going to fucking leave me. How do you feel about that accusation I just made?
No. Will I probably blow up on my Instagram reels, and my TikTok will blow up even further? Yes. Will I ever leave SoulPrimos? No. I'm going to bring SoulPrimos up with me.
What am I going to do? Just fall down?
Well, no. SoulPrimos it's nothing without you and I.
Oh, do you mean that? Or
because it's not like...
I feel like a network might come to you and be like, "We love the show. We love it.
Oh.
We just don't like Joel."
Damn.
And you're going to be like, "Well, I don't like him either."
You're going to be like, "You know what? That's so crazy." Because it's either us two or nothing.
You wouldn't say that.
No, yeah, I'd be like,
look, no, what if they say, "Okay, we'll give you 20,000 a week. We'll find another host."
I'll be like, "Who?" What would they say?
Huh?
Well, what would they say if I'm like, "Who?"
Who?
Yeah.
He's an old friend of yours. He's an old co-host.
I'd be like, "Look, it's either Joel and I or nothing."
Really? You really mean that?
Yes.
You don't believe that, huh?
No, yeah, I do.
Your eyes are shaking. Palms are sweaty.
What the fuck?
Knees are shaking.
Look, I had no idea that these Hulu executives would speak to me like that.
It's Netflix. You're going to be on Netflix, baby.
Oh, then fuck. No, I'm saying, no. I'm being facetious.
And I think you're being factitious.
No.
You would never leave.
No, I would never leave.
Let's hope so.
I would never leave.
Sometimes I doubt you, man, and I know I shouldn't.
Well, you do. You do it all the time.
What do you do looking up?
Netflix.
You're looking at your email. They hit you up, huh?
Huh?
You're looking at your email.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Someone is like wants to like sponsor me and shit.
What about me? Listen, you're the Johnny Knoxville of this podcast.
And you're the Steve-O.
So it's up to you to propel this podcast.
Yeah, and it's up to you to maintain us in that way. And it's up to you to go to rehab.
It's true. You would need a photo shoot of just you shirtless, with the bullseye.
Dude, you know what's crazy?
No.
This past weekend,
Yeah.
I went to I got my car fixed, right?
Yeah.
And I next door while I was waiting, there's a thrift store, like this really like rundown thrift store. And I'm like, you know what? I have some time to kill, so let me go inside. And it was like I walk in, and it was kind of like something straight out of a movie. This place was like just like a hoarder's dream.
Yeah.
Where like there's like things stacked to the ceilings, and there's like a whole like outside mini parking lot just full of random shit. Like anything you could think of, they had it, bro.
Yeah.
Jewelry, clothes, shoes, car parts, books, vinyls, random posters, random everything. Like literally just the most random fucking shit. And I walk in and I'm like, oh my God, this place is pretty cool. And this like, I'm just saying the story. A very, very homosexual man is at the cash register and is like, hey, you. And I'm just like, oh, hello. And he's just like, when's the last time you were in here? And I'm like, oh, it's my first time. He goes, oh my God, welcome. I'm so-and-so. I'm the owner. So we have the jewelry here. We have this. And he starts breaking it down. And he's like, oh, also, I just sliced these oranges. I put the heat on them. They're delicious. Have one. Have a slice. And I'm just like, thank you. And he's just like, yeah, let me know if you like anything. And then I'll come ring you up.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm like walking in. And I just see a bunch of people in there. Like a bunch of hip, young people, but older people. And they all have a little slice of orange.
Ooh.
And I'm just like, okay. Everyone's eating it. Because I don't like eating food from other people.
Yeah, it's hard for me to get you to eat my food.
Yeah. And I'm like, and I'm just like, all right. And I took a bite and I'm like, this is really delicious. And I start like looking and stuff. And I bought a bunch of vinyl records. And, but he was like such a homosexual man. And I say this because he's like, I'm very homosexual. And so I bought a couple books and a couple vinyl records. And then he's like, and I'm like, how much is this? And he's like, okay, 3, 4, it's gonna be $15. He's like, do you follow me on Instagram? And I'm like, no. He's like, well, you should. I take photos of all my customers and I post them. And I'm like, okay. He's like, take a photo. And he was like, started taking photos of me with the stuff I bought. I'm like this. And he's just like, have you never been here before? I was like, no. And he's like, yeah, that's where you were walking in. You were like, you seem really nervous. You're such a dork. Oh my gosh.
I would have flocked that fool right now. The fuck you call?
Dude, he talked like a school for like middle school. Like, you're such a dork. And I'm like, and I just remember feeling like shy. I was just like, I'm not a dork. What the hell? And I was like, bro. And I remember thinking, like, all due respect, I was like, I remember thinking like, bro, if I was gay, I would own half this fucking thrift store. Easy, dog. Because he would love me.
That's one of the... Okay. Okay.
I would be like, I'm like, dude, half of this shit would be mine if I was gay, bro. I would just be using and loving him up, and then all this shit would be mine. This empire would be mine.
You were loving him up. What, you would just be fucking him?
Yeah, if I was gay. If I was a gay.
What is with... Everything's about sex with you, man.
No, I'm just saying, if I was a gay man, his empire would be my empire.
You'd be fucking all of the employees and shit.
No. That's not my point. My point is like, it's like I would be using my body to get more power in the thrift game.
Bro, that's why you should not be allowed at thrift stores.
That's why God made me a man and not a beautiful woman.
And you shouldn't be around thrift stores. If you're going to thrift stores are where people are go to feel safe, to go to feel fucking, where they can be themselves, be free, and you're going in there and be like, if I wanted to, I'd fuck half of these people in here.
No. That's not my point.
That's not the energy I want in my fucking thrift store, man.
No, that's not my point. My point is, you know how like a lot of beautiful women, they see like powerful men and CEOs and they go, oh, and then they use their beauty to get close to these powerful men, and in turn get half their shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get like higher up in the societal ladder. I'm saying that if I was a homosexual man, this owner of this thrift store, he'd be wrapped around my finger, and I in turn would own this thrift store because he would love me so much.
You know, that's actually I can see what you're saying.
Yeah. You feel me? You feel me?
I fuck with the vision.
Yeah, you fuck with the vision?
Yeah. Would you be a top or bottom? We've asked this before, top or bottom.
Yeah. I think I would do if I was in that journey and in that that was my objective. I would be whatever he would want me to be.
Okay, so
in order to acquire this really cool thrift
it would be
store.
a bottom for sure.
The way he spoke to me, I don't think so.
A dork is the bottom.
No.
A dork is the bottom.
No.
How do you know that? A dork is the bottom. There's no way a dork is the top, man.
But he was like talking to me like girls in high school would talk to me like, you're such a dork, you're so stupid, you're crazy. And I'm just like,
in the gay world,
and I'm like, bro, you keep talking to me like that, bro. I'm gonna own half this thrift store, homie. Oh. But then I'm like, you know what? I left, and I'm just like, yeah. But then, funny enough, this might be a vlog pod for the future SoulPrimos episode, because he was just like, you know, I love taking pictures of people, but I hate getting pictures taken of. Oh, because I was just like, you take a picture of me, let me take a picture of you. Yeah, okay, all right.
That's as gay as my man.
Because I was like, he was like, oh, I'm gonna save this picture, and I'm like, well, if you save it, I gotta take a picture of you. I was hoping that he would discount.
Did you have a shirt on or no?
Yeah, it was just like there's other people around, right? So I'm like, he's like, no, I get super camera shy, and I'm like, really, you? I'm like, you get camera shy. No, you don't. He's like, I do. He's like, yes, I do. Oh my gosh, yes, I do. Like for example, like when people like, look, I'm a friendly guy. I'm like outgoing, but as soon as I see a camera, I just freeze up.
Was there a line behind you?
Yeah.
Would you fucking people trying to fucking face?
And then we're just flirting, right? And then he's just like, I was like, wait, why? Have you always been like that? Because you know me, dog. I be asking those questions that like get deep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Deep.
Yeah.
I don't ask no surface level questions. I ask, let's get deep in there. So I'm like, wait, have you always been like that, even as a kid, or is this something that's new? And he's like, always, ever since I was a kid. He's like, for example, HBO came to me a couple years back, and they wanted to do like a little documentary about my thrift store. But as soon as I saw those cameras, I just froze up. And it's been one of my biggest regrets. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, dude, SoulPrimos in here would be fucking awesome.
How was the clothes, though? The clothes were good?
Yeah, everything was good. Everything was awesome. I think you would absolutely love this. It's in the Valley, but I worry that he's going to freeze up in front of the camera because he's such a character. But who else to bring out the best in people than yours is truly right here.
Yeah.
And you.
You forgot about me for a second.
Right here, SoulPrimos.
No, actually, yeah. This is what we talked about.
Yeah.
I don't have to be on camera. You can be on camera because you bring out the best in people. You make people feel comfortable.
Well, when we talk to strangers, you have to be on camera for everything else. But like when we talk to like strangers,
yes, I don't have to be on camera. Yes, I'm like a little ghost. Like on like the Exploring LA one, downtown LA. Go watch the episode.
Yeah,
I was never even there.
Oh yeah, Exploring the Truth About Downtown LA episode is one of our favorite episodes we've ever done.
I wasn't even there, except for the second half. I was there.
And the second half of the first half.
Yeah.
For the first quarter, you weren't there, but for the second, third, and fourth quarter, you were there.
Oh yeah, it was a well. I say it was a good app, man. I wish we could film in bars sometimes. That'd be cool conversations to have at bars. Maybe we can. Maybe we're just overthinking it. I've seen some people do it. We just gotta ask, maybe.
We probably just gotta ask, and then or maybe just like slime a 50, just like
be like, hey, they'd be like, that's it.
All we need is 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like an hour or 30 minutes or an hour, or if we go, especially if we go bar hopping. But listen, man, you gotta invite me to that thrift store, and I am down.
Yes, and then we could talk to him and be like, look, man, we're a small podcast starting out, man. We would love to do something like this. Yeah. But my point is,
I lost track because
my point is that this is also one of the other things that I bought. Hello? Oh, sorry. Hello? Oh, yes. No, I won't fuck you.
Ooh, you gotta break it.
No. Like breaking bad. Yeah.
You goddamn bitch.
No, you gotta be like a show. Yeah. It's my turn.
Ooh. Oh! This is fucking sick.
Go. What would you say? What would you say?
I would be like that scene in Breaking Bad when she's like, Walt, was this you? What happened? I won.
Yeah. That's good, dude. That's good. I won.
She's like, let's go.
Yeah. No. This is what I would say. Good luck.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll just say something simple, just like this. Goodbye. Ooh. Something simple.
Oh, no. I would say this. We'll let the best man win.
Ooh.
Damn. Yeah.
Oh, shit, dude. Can I get number 4?
Oh,
ordering food.
Yeah. No, it's so great. It'll be like this. What do you mean? It's done. That's what I would do. Yeah. I would be like a little bit more emotional.
Ooh, okay.
Some emotion.
Okay. Like this. Answer it. Is he gone?
Oh!
And they'll be like, yes. And then be like, no, just for this.
Yeah. Yes. Or like, is it done?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. What else? It would be like, I'd be like, just get it done.
Ooh, that's
Yeah. Well, it's cool.
Yeah,
it's cool. I was like,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, this doesn't work, but this is dope.
Because I posted on my story, I'm like, bro, just slamming a flip phone just feels so powerful, so good, so familiar.
Call me back when he's gone, or don't call me back at all.
Oh, dude. That's fucking good.
That was good. That was good. What if they couldn't hear me? What?
They'd be like, bring them all.
Ooh.
Dude, bring what?
Exactly.
All of them, yeah.
Oh, I forgot what I was going to say right now.
Or you could be like this. You could be like, then come get me.
Oh.
That's good.
Oh. I will find you.
Oh.
And I will kill you.
Oh. Okay, why would you? I have a particular set of fucking skills. I have a particularly set of skills.
What?
Oye, compa,
¿Tienes trabajo? No, sí.
No, sí. El jueves, ya llego el jueves.
Dame la feria, sí.
Dame la feria. Yeah.
This is dope, man.
Dude, yeah, we should bring back flip phones. I feel like you really like flip phones because you're like a very old school type of guy.
Dude, I like these, man. I should buy my own too. Just that sound.
I know when you slam it down, especially if like you just tell someone off.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah. He's like, how dare you fucking bitch? Who do you think you are? Now you're gonna see you fucked up.
Yeah.
You're gone. You're done. Your whole family's done. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna watch you die. And I'm gonna enjoy it. Oh, what about fucking in you see Narcos?
Yeah.
When Carrillo calls Nacho I forgot what he says.
Hijo puta.
¿Qué? Voy a matar tu mamá, tu papá, tu hijo, tu pinche hijo de todo. And then fucking the guy's like, te voy a encontrar y te voy a matar. No vas a hacer nada, yo pinche puta.
Hijo puta. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Or be like, you fucked with the wrong motherfucker.
Ooh, I can't sound good. Dude. You fuck with the wrong guy.
Look at Morgan J.
Morgan J.
Yeah, bro. But these are cool, man. Let's bring back flip phones, dude.
Yeah.
Nice, simple, man. No social media. It's just phone calls and barely any text. I was just hearing that song today too.
Really?
Or like the LeBron picture where he's like taking a photo, like it goes into.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
dude, that shit doesn't even have a camera.
he doesn't even have a camera,
Dude,
dog.
fucking,
But it's got a bat. It's a Samsung, bro. This is called the Samsung Sprint.
that might be a fake one.
It's like Samsung Sprint. It's got and then where you had to like press a bunch of numbers to text. Do you remember that shit?
Oh yeah.
Like these are the phones that Joel and I grew up on.
Actually, yeah. To be honest,
Yeah.
my dad had one of these. He had a
This
razor.
fucking middle school for Joel and me.
I remember when I got a chocolate when I was very young. Oh, my mom got a chocolate, and then she had a sidekick. That she would always forget to take to work.
Yeah.
So me and my brother would share it at school and shit. But my dad had a razor, like those the thin ones.
Yeah.
And I had a camera and shit. These are
Oh,
sick.
I had a razor too.
Yeah, the razor.
I had a razor in 8th grade.
¿Qué pasó, amigo? Paisa.
Yeah.
This is right here.
I feel like just like a Hollywood agent in 2002.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, well, if you don't get the contract in by Friday,
Yeah.
you're fucking done.
Oh, dude, this is perfect for like the dude. It's gotta be at least 50,000.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I put on my story. It's like, look, at least $10,000 a day.
Yeah, shit.
And if that's not the case,
Yeah.
then consider this the final phone call.
Oh my god, dude. He wants me on his movie. Can he afford me? No. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, talk to my agent.
Yeah.
Talk to my agent when you want to get serious.
Yeah. Or be like, it's like, give me the, or we like say like you could be like, wait, babe, I miss you, and then you're like, give it to me,
Yeah.
and then you hand it to me, and then you like say something embarrassing.
No, I didn't piss. I didn't.
Give it to me.
Hold on. Oh.
How many rom-coms did that?
A lot, bro. And I like this little thing right here.
A little antenna, yeah.
Little antenna is good.
Yeah,
But
for
it's better with
more
that.
for more amplification.
You think it worked?
Amplification.
This shit was fucking big.
This shit's big.
I feel like someone would call me, and then someone would call me, and then I'll be like this. You'd be like, what?
It's for you. Yeah. Hello?
Did you want 2 pizzas or 1 pizza?
No, this would be like, it's like someone's calling.
Who is it?
It's for you.
Hello? Who's this? This is him. Yeah. You're goddamn right.
Bro, I just realized for those of you listening on Spotify, I have an old flip phone.
Yeah. That's how you gotta watch the YouTube, man.
That's you gotta watch the YouTube. I got an old flip phone, and it just brought back a lot of memories this weekend. And I was having fun with it. I was like with the top down, like acting like I was like in fucking a 2002 rom-com and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, let's bring back flip phones, dude. Like they're so cool.
Hot take. Bring back flip phones. If you don't give a flip, you do it. Oh,
It's like yeah, in your fucking dreams,
yeah.
bro. It's just so powerful. Just yeah, fuck you.
That's so. Now you gotta make this.
Yeah, now you're just like yeah, fuck you.
The little fucking finger.
Yeah,
It's not working.
bro. Guys, just listen to this, bro.
Ooh.
Come on. After just like yeah, in your dreams, bitch.
Yeah. Don't come back till he's done. Till he's dead. And then I don't want to see you guys ever again. But wait, boss!
But wait, boss.
Yeah, boss!
All right, dude, that's enough. That's enough of that, man.
Yeah, was any of that funny?
Yeah, maybe I don't know. But don't guys, don't
watch this episode.
guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, dude. We love you guys so much. Hit us up if you guys want us to hang out, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, have a good one, guys.
All right, bye.
Bye.